Good morning, this is Jonny Owen and Friends with myself, Majestic, in for Jonny with the wonderful Mark Webster, the beautiful sounds underneath us of YolanDa Brown with Million Billion Love. Beautiful, isn't it, Mark?
Absolutely superb, that is.
Perfect for a Sunday.
The dulcet tones. And
it's great to hear in the background, so let's hear from her herself. YolanDa Brown joins us on the show. Good morning, Yolanda.
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very well indeed. Of course, we should reiterate here, this is one of East London's finest products, is Miss YolanDa Brown.
and
yet,
OBE.
An OBE, and of course, traitor. Because the northeast is where she looks for her football joy.
Absolutely.
Yolanda, how did that happen?
The nation.
How does that happen? Why did you not go for the jelly deals down West End with Mark?
I know. Well, as the listeners will know by now, I am a supporter by law, but it's now become my own pride and glory to be a Toon supporter. It's been a journey, but my husband was the original supporter from childhood.
That's fair enough, because I demanded my wife changed Arsenal when we got
see?
together. I was like, no,
it's in the vows. I'm sure it's in the vows.
It doesn't work for me.
I think even with us, removing ourselves from Europe, certain laws have remained in place, and football teams are a massive part of that indeed. What a day for you today. I mean, it's a good few weeks that you've got ahead of you, good few games, but is it too tempting to just assume you've got yourself Europe next year? Are you doing that to yourself yet?
No, I think even from the last time I spoke to you, I've learned not to assume anything, but it is a good feeling. It's a good team spirit feeling. Even when I used to speak to people and they say, "Oh, who do you support?" and I'll say Newcastle, and you see the look of the roll the eyes, like, "Oh, really? Are you sure?" Whereas now everyone's like, "Yeah, I can understand that." So it's a good feeling now, and I think we can do it.
Well, you're definitely obviously going to have at least Europa League, but the Champions League. It's been a while since Newcastle have been in the Champions League. What's it going to mean to the people of Newcastle? Because it's such a city where the football is just at the heart, literally at the heart of it.
Totally, yeah. That one club town style thing, yeah.
It is, and I think it would be really well deserved. I mean, it's been such a great season, and to see sort of what the players are doing, what Eddie Howe's done, Isak smashing it, everyone coming together. I think it would be well deserved. A really nice kind of story.
Yeah, absolutely. So, are you going to be able to get to a game before the season ends now? How's that fitting with work?
I'm hoping I can. It's a little bit choppy. Yeah, it's a bit busy at the moment. But I've never experienced the Champions League as a Newcastle fan, so maybe I'll dedicate myself to that once. I
suspect you might be making one of those trips.
Yeah, cut
I think I will. Absolutely so.
Yolanda, you mentioned that you're busy. Yeah. Let's talk about this exciting new venture, Soul Mama. Tell us and the listeners all about it. Let's find out more. Start from the beginning.
Bless you. That's really kind of you. Yeah, Soul Mama is a new music venue and restaurant that I'm opening up alongside my manager in Islington Square, and we've just launched our Kickstarter campaign because, of course, opening a venue is expensive, and we want it to be the best that it can be. So we're asking people to pre-book their tables, and so that we can raise our £500,000 in 50 days, and it's been going really well. The support has been amazing.
Oh, that's a nice idea. So you could basically just kind of go, it's open for when it's available. That sort of idea.
Well, exactly. Yeah, we aim to open in the autumn, and as you would a concert ticket, buy your table in advance. And then when you want to come, you just tell us the date, and then you come and have an amazing time. Great food, great music. It's going to be really wonderful.
Yolanda, I love that you've done it the pre-book before the Arsenal game in Islington, and said, and before the game happens, in case you absolutely.
Yeah, you did notice that slight geographical crossover there, didn't you?
Yeah. We look after everybody, don't you worry.
Let's talk about the inspiration behind it.
Yeah.
Why did you guys come together and think, we need a venue to play some beautiful music, and mixing that with food is a great idea.
Absolutely. So I think it's the missing part of my jigsaw, if you like. I do a lot in music education, a lot for emerging artists, as well as in the industry as well, through all of my various jobs. And having our own venue, obviously changing the face of venue ownership as well, but having my own venue where you can just make sure you create and curate and look after emerging artists as well as established artists, and have a really great place that everyone feels welcome.
Well, it's funny, me and Mark, sometimes when I get to cover the show, we always talk about some of the amazing venues around London that aren't there anymore, especially you know, in my industry with, you know, clubbing and DJs. You know, every sort of 5 minutes another venue's closing down.
I know, it's not easy out there.
It really isn't.
It's the support of the people that come to enjoy. You know, we've been locked down and we know what it's like not to be able to go out. And now those experiences are so important to everybody. I just want to be a part of it and create everlasting experiences for people.
And I love the fact that it's also part of a rich tradition in London, and God bless everywhere else as well. But just given that's where Yolanda's place is, the 100 Club was started by a jazz family, the Feldmans, back in the many years ago after the war. And then, of course, Ronnie Scott, famously,
absolutely,
you know, from the League of Saxophone Players, you know, same as Yolanda.
There must be something in it.
It's got to be something in your water, whatever that might be. What are you looking at when you talk about wanting to bring new music to the state? Is it because you can see out there as well that there is a wealth of new music coming through? Are we in a kind of good time, good phase?
I think we're in a really good time, with the likes of social media. People are really making and being creative, stretching what genres are or what we know genres to be. And sometimes in the traditional sense of booking something, they say, you know, is it jazz enough? Is it blues enough? Is it rock and roll enough? And actually some people want to mix all of them, and there's not really a home for them. So Soul Mama is just about feeding the soul. Come and enjoy. It doesn't matter what people want to call it. And I think that's the great thing about creatives of today. So it's going to be a lovely place to be.
And Yolanda, where can we book the table? Because I'm sold. I want to be
Very good. I like that. I like that question. So it's a Kickstarter campaign at the moment. So if you go to soulmama.co.uk, all of the information is there. A lovely video explaining. You can see what the venue is going to look like. We had some events in there a couple of weeks ago, and just seeing people in the space was just so emotional. It's going to be really, really lovely. You can buy T-shirts if you want to, pre-book a table, as I've said, or you can book membership as well. So then you can be a part of the family in all of the locations. You see, the plan is to open more. So in all of the locations, that membership will be available.
Do you know what? Without wishing to get inside too far on your head on this, Yolanda, I'm just going to suggest that you might be sitting around every now and then sort of daydreaming and thinking, Soul Mama, Islington, that's a great thing. Perhaps Soul Mama somewhere else. Soul Mama Newcastle.
Listen.
Is that planned as number 2?
I can see the opening. The war flags will be outside. Everyone just having a good old time. Absolutely so. That is the dream.
That's the Champions League pre-party.
Yes, exactly.
Champions League pre-party at Soul Mama Newcastle.
There you go. Exactly so. And it could be a touring platform for all the artists. They can go around and hopefully get to assist them.
Hold on.
With
Soul Mama on the road in Europe.
On the road.
Look, this woman's so self-serving. She's doing it. You're doing it all for yourself, aren't you? Really?
Well, I've got to get around and see people. You know, it's good. Make sure we got good food and good music in the run-ins as well.
I know we're trying to get pre-bookings in Islington, but can you give us a score prediction for later on?
Yes,
Yolanda?
please.
Don't upset the Islington crowd too much.
I know. Well, this will upset my drummer. My drummer is a die-hard Arsenal fan, so we've got a little bit of a derby going on in the family. But I think I'm going to have to say 2-1 Newcastle.
Up the Toon man!
It's not good for the It's not good for the thrill of the chase. But I've got a funny feeling
it's
Newcastle.
Good for me as a Spurs fan.
Happy.
I can relax and go. They're not going to win the league at
we
least.
beat them last season as well, and we didn't have the run and the feel. So I mean, there's precedence as well. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yolanda, it's fantastic to talk to you. Good luck with Soul Mama. Don't forget.
Thank you.
Soulmama.co.uk. Go sign up right now. Brilliant cause.
Yeah.